everyone,
Hello.
Ashley and Austin here from Adventures Across, and welcome to the channel. So today we wanted to talk about our reflections of living in an RV.
Vintage RV.
Yeah, we live in a 1978 Hopcap Class C camper, and we're kind of off-grid, I guess you could say, but we've been parked here for 6 months. So we wanted to share with you our reflections of living here, like what are the pros and what are the cons, and how it's been overall.
And keep in mind, we're only living in it. We're not traveling in it, which is different than full-time RVing. So,
But it's still fun nonetheless because it goes along the pattern of living off-grid and living minimalist. So yeah.
So pro number one.
We don't have any expenses living here. So this is all dependent on like your situation. But we have a really good situation where we don't have to pay for utilities or internet or...
Well, we don't have internet.
We don't have internet, but we don't need it because you can go to the library or you can go to a coffee shop and use their internet, in which we don't mind at all. So another pro is the minimalist living, and it's really simple. We don't have a lot of stuff, and if you start collecting stuff, you're going to notice it right away because it starts piling up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it keeps you in check with, like, if you're trying to stay minimalist. Cooking has been really decent in here. We have a 3-burner stove, and then there's an oven, which we haven't used, but our diet is pretty minimalist too. We do plants, mostly just fresh fruits and vegetables, and we don't use oil. So cleaning up after yourself isn't messy and disgusting because you're just like wiping off plant material and it goes down the sink.
Which you better use eco-friendly soap.
Yeah,
If you're gonna drain, we don't drain into a gray water tank. We just let all of our, like, sink, whatever, because we don't shower down here, so we just let our sink water run right onto the ground.
Yeah, so we use biodegradable dish soap and toothpaste, and all of our products are organic anyway, so nothing to really worry about there. We also compost any food scraps we have, since it's all plants anyway and it's easy to compost.
We make like one little tiny grocery bag, garbage bag a week, maybe.
Yeah, maybe even less.
Maybe even less.
If you put the garbage bag somewhere you can't see it, you're not going to have garbage. So for a toilet, we have been using the bucket system and trees, so we don't have to worry about black water waste. It's just not a thing. So everything...
If you can use the bucket system wherever you're gonna try to RV, do it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't recommend keeping the bucket
in your house or in your RV.
No. Oh, being in nature is a big pro. Depending on where you can park your RV, if that's what you're trying to do. We have ours parked down in a little foresty type little area, and we always have birds and bees and butterflies and all kinds of little rabbits.
Yeah, lots of little rabbits. We are in
just,
Wisconsin, mind you, but
we constantly can just hear birds.
Yeah.
Like always.
So that's always a plus. And when it rains, you can hear the rain on the top, and it's like a tin roof. It's really calming, really gentle, and it's also kind of fun, like if you're trying to live this minimalist nature lifestyle and you're in an RV. What we've done this summer was, if there's a big torrential rainstorm, we'll just shower outside.
Naked.
Yeah, and it's really freeing and it's really fun.
It's invigorating.
Yeah, it feels like
you
getting...
done with it and you're just on such a natural high.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I'm clean.
Yeah. Another thing that we've done in this RV, or like the lifestyle that you start to live while you're in one, I am always creating something, whether that's art, music, writing. I finished writing my first book in here and I published it and stuff. It's a really good space to be away from everything so you can focus more on yourself, and depending on whatever you're doing. Oh, it also forces you to go out and do things, because if you just sit in here all the time, you're going to get pretty bored. So we've gone swimming a few times this year, and
I go skateboarding every day.
yeah, and we go hiking often, go on adventures.
Go to the coffee shop.
Yeah. Just
all while baby stays here, usually.
Yeah. Well, that's another bonus too, is if you have a dog that doesn't do well in the car because he screams and cries, you can leave him at home in your RV and he'll be fine.
I would say just overall living experience is more nature oriented than living in an apartment or a house. So if you really like being connected with nature,
and if you like solitude, or you feel like you need to be by yourself a lot because you soak up other people's energy, it's a really good place to hang out and to exist. Very low cost.
If you like to be able to clean very easily, it cleans up quickly, but it also can get a little
dirty,
a little messy quickly.
But a little vacuum will help with that.
Yeah.
And
I'd say overall, though, very pleasurable.
I think this has been my favorite place to live out of all the things that we've done. Like, we've done the tent. That's fun, but if you have too much stuff, it's not fun. We were living off-grid in a cabin that was like twice as big as this.
Spider.
There was just too much room for us, and we collected a lot of stuff. And it got too cold because of you had to have a fireplace and stuff.
And we did have to pay rent there.
Yeah, we had to pay rent, but that was that situation. And then, like, Mom's basement, that's probably
the lowest.
Yeah, that's not my recommended thing to do, but if you have to do it, good luck. And then, like, we did 2 apartments in a college town, and it was fun, but it was seriously super boring. So. And
you're always worrying about what your neighbors are thinking.
Yeah, or like.
Oh, can the neighbors smell what I'm cooking? Oh, can the neighbors hear me?
Yeah.
Playing this guitar? Oh, blah blah.
Yeah, the neighbors.
Neighbors this, neighbors that.
And your expenses are so much higher in an apartment. Like maybe $1,000 go toward.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just here. I know in the city you could probably pay maybe $2,000 or so for an apartment, and your quality of life doesn't really change. So, well, I think that's about it. Do you have anything else?
So if you're gonna get an RV just to live in and not drive the country, I would recommend an oldie with some character.
Yeah,
not
fun.
One of those new plasticky seats.
Yeah,
nasty.
Ours is big. It's like a very open concept, so we've got a lot of space in here, so you don't feel like you're claustrophobic or something in between plastic. So anyway, I think that's all for today. Those were our reflections of living in an RV. If you have any questions for us, or have you ever lived in an RV before, let us know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching this.
And if you need help with vegan or minimalist living, check out my website, www.sandersonwellness.com.
And you can find us on Instagram. He's Sanderson Wellness. I'm Adventures Across. We put out stuff every day. I've got a new video every week, and I put out 2 blog posts every week. So check out that. And we'll see you next time. Bye.